Welcome to the Credit Repair Show with your host, the Credit Doctor, Angelo McCutcheon, coming to you with another credit repair video. I want you guys to know that we definitely appreciate you guys who follow us and who encourage us to continue to do what we do. And I know as far as Facebook Live is concerned, I haven't been on Facebook Live in a while doing a live. So we are back, and hopefully we'll pick up the pace, but we've been doing so many other things with uh, the Reels and TikTok and a YouTube page that we have been busy. But we're back. We're back to help our Facebook Live people. So those of you who are watching me on Facebook Live, sorry it took us so long to get back on. But today we're going to be talking about the new changes that's coming with medical debts. There are some new changes coming with medical debts. Let me just log on here real quick. Give me a second. Thank God for all my YouTube people as well. If you have any questions or comments, of course, you can definitely type it in the chat room. Of course, type it in the chat room. We'll be glad to answer any questions you may have for us. And if you're watching us on Facebook Live, you see the live thing up there, and you want to comment inside our chat room, make sure you click on the link that's above this title that may give you access to actually put your comments inside of our studio. If not, then we'll only see your comments when we watch Facebook Live from that standpoint. But anyway, there's some new changes coming to help consumers when it comes to medical debts. Now, a few weeks ago, I talked about the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, and when they came out with their study a few weeks ago about how prevalent medical debts are when it comes to things being reported on your credit reports. And they deem that 80% of accounts that gets reported, negative accounts that gets reported on credit reports, 80% of them are medical debts. Whether you owe the hospital or the doctor's office, emergency room, or whatever the case may be, these medical debts gets reported on your credit report. And a lot of times it's a surprise to most people because normally the insurance may cover it. And then a lot of times they pay their deductible and they think that everything is covered. And then months down the road, a debt collector is putting a medical debt on your credit report. And as the study have found out that Black, Hispanics get it the most, right? For whatever reason, they get it the most. And then it just say that, but it also said low income of all races. Also, it's a big problem with medical debt being reported on their credit report. So it's a big problem. It is definitely a big problem. So with that said, the credit bureaus who have been working at this for some time finally came out with what they deem that they're going to do about it when it comes to cleaning up your credit. I say cleaning up your credit, but allowing things to be reported on your credit report. Now, what are some of the changes that's going to take place? Well, beginning in July 1st of this year, 2022, any paid medical debts will be deleted from your credit report, will be removed, deleted, whatever term you want to use. And no longer will they report paid medical debts. Right. So if you have medical debts already on your credit reports and you've paid them off, right? Because typically when you do that, you pay off a medical debt, it literally stays on your credit report for the remainder of the 7 years. If you do nothing about it, it'll stay on your credit report for 7 years, even after you paid it. Right. Now, with the new changes coming, if it's a paid medical debt, they're going to delete it from your credit report. And that's all three credit bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. They're going to delete this information from your credit report. So that's a big deal. That right there is a very big deal because as someone who's been helping people repair their credit for over 15 years, I see medical debts. I see debts for medical debts for $500, $1,000, $1,500, $10, $75, $100 being reported on people's credit report. And remember, typically it's not the original creditors that's reporting it, right? Who's reporting these medical debts? Debt collectors. Debt collectors are reporting these medical debts on your credit report, right? So they buy, debt collectors, debt buyers, interchangeable in a sense, but they buy your medical debts. There's some companies that just straight out buy medical debts. That's all they focus is on, like Aaron Agency, I believe it is. They buy medical debts. Simon's Agency also is another one that buys people medical debts as well. So, and all they do is, of course, they'll try to call you and try to see if you will pay it off or things and that. And we've done videos on why you shouldn't pay debt collectors until they verify the information. So we're not going to get into that part of it, right? But we're just talking about right now the new changes that's coming. So if you got paid medical debts as of July 1st of 2022, if you have any paid medical debts on your credit report, they will be deleted from your credit report. God bless you. Pastor Joshua is in the house. God bless you. Right. So this is some great information to know, because a lot of people deal with medical debts. It is the biggest thing, or 80% of things being reported on your credit report are medical debts. And so the fact that they will delete medical debts from your paid medical debts, if you have paid medical debts, they're going to delete that from your credit report. Now that's number one. Number two, and this is another big one as well. When a debt collector buys your medical debts, and this is what we're talking about today, just about medical debts. When a debt collector buys your medical debts, typically within 6 months, they're putting it on your credit report. Within 6 months, they're putting it on your credit report. And a lot of times before they even speak with you about it, or they contact you about it, because normally they're supposed to at least contact you first, right? And let you know that they have this debt that they're trying to collect, that they believe you owe them. Again, whole different stories on why you may not owe them, but just for the purpose of understanding the new changes, within 6 months, they will put it on your credit report. But with one of the new laws or new changes that's taking place, now if a debt collector buys, collect on behalf of a medical debt, they have to wait 1 whole year before they can place it on your credit report. That's big, because now that gives you an opportunity to fight these debt collectors with validation letters. Or if you just want to pay them off, that's up to you. But at least now you have a time frame before they can put it on your credit report so quickly and damage your credit. Because when you get collection accounts on your credit report, you could lose anywhere from 50 to 100 points, depending on other factors within your credit report. You can lose 50 to 100 points just right off the bat for one collection letter, collection debt. Medical debt. What if you get 2 or 3 of them, 4 or 5 of them? You could easily go from a 700 score to a 500 score. So this is big news. There's changes that's taking place. And this is what the credit bureaus are saying. Again, number one, beginning July 1st of 2022, any paid medical debts that you have on your credit reports will be deleted. Number two, when a debt collector buys your debt, July 1st, anytime after July 1st, 2022, they have to wait 1 whole year before they can put it on your credit report. They have to wait 1 whole year before they can actually put it on your credit report. Keep that in mind. So if you see that they do that before that, that could be a violation, right? And probably most likely probably will be a violation if they put it on there before that. And then the last thing, beginning in early of 2023, any medical debts that's under $500, paid or unpaid, any medical debts that's under $500 will not be reported on your credit reports anymore. So if you have any medical debts that's under $500 beginning in 2023, they will be deleted and removed. They will not report anything under $500. That's medical debts now, under $500. So these are three big changes that's coming that you guys need to know about, because it will affect the way your credit score either goes up or goes down. Right? It will affect how you're able to get things deleted from your credit report when you understand, hey, this is a paid medical debt, it has to go, right? But debt collector buys a debt, they have to wait a medical debt, they have to wait a whole year now before they can put it on your credit report. And of course, any debts beginning in 2023, any debt that is under, any medical debt that's under $500 will no longer be reporting on your credit report. All right, so I just wanted to touch bases with that because these are exciting and good news that we got to get this out to the community and make this happen for you guys. All right, so I appreciate you guys coming in. Appreciate if you're watching the tape delay or whatever, and you don't see the word live, then you know it's not live. You guys have a blessed day. Stay blessed, whatever you do. Continue to follow YouTube. Hit the like and subscribe button. Facebook, just follow us for more. Whenever we go live, you get the notification when that happens. All right. Peace. Stay blessed, you guys.